have you start with a comment about the next ball game.
Well, we played a great team. You know, they're a top 10 team in the country for a reason. They put a lot of pressure on us, and they kind of played small ball against us to get things started a few innings, and then of course to get some key hits. But you know, we scrapped away, and I'm proud of my girls. You know, they've done a great job the last week and a half, and you know, we were right there until the 5th inning.
Yvette, were you ready when they called on you? I mean, did you kind of get a heads up you were going to be coming in if she got in trouble?
I was definitely ready from the beginning of the game. I knew once they needed me, I needed to be on point, ready to go and do what I needed to do.
What happened in the 5th there? I mean, it seemed like you were rolling pretty good. You guys are right there 1-0, and then you know, I think there was an error, and then you know, can't quite get the double play, and the next thing you know, boom, there's a home run. And
I mean, we stick to our 5 things that we usually do. We didn't do that today. I mean, I just needed to stay strong and fight through that when we're not doing those 5 things. I just got to keep rolling along, get the next out, make the next play.
It's little stuff. You know, the 5th inning, what happened? We had misplayed the ball at second base. We didn't get double play right the inning. You know, it's still 1-0 at that point. But then, you know, another hitter, and against great teams, you can't give you know, any extra pitches, any extra outs that they came into. And, you know, that's why they're great. You know, they took advantage of it.
Did you have any scouting report on Zolman, the pinch hitter who came in there?
Yeah, we knew exactly what we wanted to do. You know, and you know, I bet if you go back and throw another 1 and 2 pitch, it might not happen like that. But that's how it goes. You know, it doesn't matter if you're your first 9 girls. They got a whole group of great girls, and you know, that's why they're here. That's why you guys had so much success down here.
Shane, a lot of early, you know, no-out runners from Mizzou, and you got out of a lot of it, but just talk about maybe how that, do you think that could have influenced the big inning for Mizzou in the respect that you had to fight through a lot of big, you know, situations before that in Yvette's case?
Yeah, they had 12 bunts on the year, and they had 4 bunts for hits tonight, you know, which that's a big number tonight that, you know, that's why they got a great coach. They probably did some things tonight that we didn't expect them to do. I thought they'd stand up there and hack away a lot more than they did. But, you know, I'll go back to they took what we gave them, and that's why we're sitting here, and they're still smiling, ready to play in the winner's bracket tomorrow.
Shane, what was their starting coach ready to do? What was she able to have success with you guys?
I think it wasn't really her. It was just how do we find our pitches. So I think that's a little bit like our 5 things that we work on. You know, that also incorporates into hitting as well. So how can we find our pitch? And I feel like, you know, a couple times we just couldn't get those key hits together.
Was it a story, Megan, of not being able to find the pitch, or she was pitching effectively and didn't give you many pitches to look for? Which do you think? Do you think it was one or the other, or
I mean,
neither?
You gotta find your own. You know, you gotta find your pitch. But sometimes, I mean, if they're not gonna give you anything, you gotta be patient and hope that the person behind you hits you in.
It looked like you wanted to test the third baseman, or maybe that was just your small ball. What did you think of the way she held up at third?
She had a nice game. You know, I told her that a couple times. She made a couple big plays against us that, you know, early. They didn't make a play late in the game when they had a cushion, which sometimes when that happens early, there's a lot more in it. But she did a nice job, you know. And like I said earlier, I don't think you're looking at a group of, you know, 6, 8, 9 girls that they have. They've got a whole slew of them that they can plug in, and coach expects them to make big plays. And, you know, our program's growing. It was a great opportunity for us tonight in a huge atmosphere, and our girls remember this.
Hey, Coach, let's talk about your program a little bit. 4 years, you've been able to go to the NCAA championship, first time ever. What's been the success? What's been your success?
Structured, discipline, high expectations. That's what I'd say on a daily basis. You know, we had girls in the lineup yesterday, you know, and they're used to, you know, competing on a daily basis. But our programs came a long ways, allowed us to, you know, do this girl right here. I'll be honest with you. You know, 2 years ago we had some serious conversations, you know, what we need to do, you know, and some girls taking a risk on us. You know, that during the recruiting visits, they're looking at me like I'm not sure this is where I want to go. And I said, if you come here, you'll have a great time. And then dedicating to hard work every day. You know, pitch, play defense, get some key hits, and you know, our girls have smiled a lot. You've seen us have a lot of fun. I told them afterwards, hey, we're 5-1 in our last 6 games. You know, against the best teams in the valley and one of the top 10 teams in the country. So Sycamore softball is definitely heading in the right direction, and it's a good time for everybody working through right now.
Some of those earlier innings that Missouri threatened, obviously you guys got out of them, but I mean, did you feel like they were kind of knocking on the door for every day?
I would say every day of practice, people are knocking on the door trying to score, and that's really what we do on a daily basis. But I mean, we're all here for the same thing. It isn't no secret. They're trying to score runs, and we're trying to make sure they don't score runs. And is it pressure? Is it opportunity? I guess is however you look at it. We had a great opportunity tonight to play a great team, and our girls had fun, but we're very disappointed on how it turned out.
Shane, what's your plan for tomorrow in terms of pitching and what
I'll go talk to the smartest girl on our staff, my pitching coach, and tell us what we should do, right? Isn't that how you go about it? But, we'll go back, reevaluate everything, see how everybody played today, get ready to go. These girls want to eat, so we'll give them some food, and we'll come out with some energy again tomorrow.
Is that good?